Welcome back to Fuel for Thought. I'm your host, and today's lineup is jam-packed. Coming up, AI video avatars are now pitching cars for dealerships. Tesla is shutting down Model S and Model X production to focus on robots. Carvana just scooped up another Stellantis store, and China just banned hidden door handles. Yes, that's a real thing. Plus, our car of the week is a budget-friendly hero that proves affordability is still alive. Let's get into it. Let's start with something straight out of a dealership sci-fi movie. AI video avatars like Megan and Laura are now pitching cars for dealerships. These avatars are doing full walkarounds, service explanations, finance intros, and personalized follow-ups. These systems can generate hundreds of videos in minutes.
We recently met Megan and Lauren. Megan and Lauren are not people.
I'm Lauren, your AI video agent here at Rohrman Indy Honda.
Hi Reed, I'm Megan, your virtual sales assistant here at Rohrman Indy Honda.
They are AI avatars.
Want to walk around for every trim of the new Ram 1500? Done. Need a Spanish version? Done. Want the avatar to say your dealership's name, city, and your specials, your APR, or your service hours? Done. Here's the kicker. They never call out sick, they never forget a line, and never get tired of saying we value your business. Dealerships are using them for BDC follow-ups, service status updates, inventory walkarounds, finance explanations, and website production pages. And customers are responding. Engagement rates are going up because the videos are short, clean, and consistent. Will AI replace human salespeople? No, but will it replace the boring parts of the job? Absolutely. And honestly, it's a win for everybody. Speaking of automation, Tesla is taking it to a whole new level. Tesla just made a move that shocked no one paying attention, but still managed to break the internet. They are ending production on the Model S and the Model X. Why? Because Tesla wants to shift resources toward robotics and autonomy. The S and the X were iconic, but they weren't volume sellers anymore. In 2025, they accounted for less than 3% of Tesla's global deliveries. Meanwhile, the company's robotic division, especially the Optimus humanoid robot, has been getting more R&D dollars than some automakers spend on entire vehicle platforms. Elon has been saying for years that Tesla is a robotics company that makes cars. Ending the S and X is Tesla putting its money where its mouth is. The freed up production capacity is expected to support robo-taxi development, Optimus manufacturing, the next-gen compact EV platform, and AI training infrastructures. Fun fact, the Model S is one of the longest running EV nameplates ever at 14 years. That's like 50 in electric car years. Now, let's talk about a company that's been on a shopping spree. Carvana, yes, the vending machine car people, just bought their 5th Stellantis dealership. This is a big deal because Carvana has been trying to pivot from just being an online retailer to becoming a hybrid franchise plus e-commerce powerhouse. Why Stellantis stores? Simple, they're high-volume brands with strong used car pipelines. Jeep, Ram, Dodge, these models move, and Carvana wants inventory it can control from trade-in to retail. This acquisition gives Carvana more certified pre-owned supply, more trade-ins, more service revenue, and more financing opportunity. Their strategic play is vertical integration. They want to own the car, the reconditioning, the financing, the sale, and the service. If they keep buying stores at this pace, they'll be a top 20 dealership group by 2027. Now, let's head overseas because China just made a rule that's going to affect global car design. China has officially banned hidden car door handles starting in 2027, and yes, this is absolutely because of a safety concern. Hidden handles look cool, but they've caused real-world problems. In accidents, emergency responders sometimes struggle to locate or open them. In freezing climates, they can jam, and in some EVs, the electronic pop-out mechanism fails when the 20-volt system dies. China's new rule requires visible mechanical handles, no electronic-only releases, and no flush designs that require power to open. This is huge because China is the world's largest auto market. When they change design rules, global automakers follow. Expect to see more traditional handles returning even on futuristic EVs.
If you're running a BDC and feel stretched thin, Worldwide BDC can help. Real coaching, real systems, real improvement. Text training to 954-643-3835 and get your team performing at the level you know they can.
And now, it's time for our car of the week. Today's car of the week is the 2026 Nissan Versa, the undisputed affordability champion of the US market. In the world where the average new car price is creeping toward $50,000, the Versa walks in at under $18,000 and basically says, relax, you can still buy brand new cars without selling a kidney.
Right behind me is the cheapest new car you can get in America. This is $15,800, fully loaded, it's 19 grand, which means it's still $4,000 cheaper than a base Civic.
The Versa has held the title of cheapest new car in America for 4 years straight. And it's not a stripped down penalty box, you're getting real value here. Here's what makes it stand out. It's starting price at under $18,000, fuel economy up to 40 miles per gallon on the highway, standard automatic emergency braking, and lane departure warning, a surprisingly roomy interior, and some of the lowest ownership costs in the entire market. Fun fact, the Versa has one of the highest first-time buyer satisfaction ratings in the segment. It's the car people buy when they want something reliable, simple, and cheap to run without feeling like they compromised everything. If you're shopping for a commuter, a first car, a rideshare vehicle, or just something that won't destroy your budget, the Versa is one of the smartest buys out there. That wraps up this week's episode of Fuel for Thought. From AI avatars selling cars, to Tesla pivoting to robots, to Carvana expanding its empire, to China reshaping global design, the auto world is moving fast. If you learned something new, why don't you like, why don't you subscribe? As a matter of fact, I want to see your comments as well. Do you think China's overreacting? Either way, I'll see you next week.